I covered TLS and how it secures the internet, and then I covered how it doesn't secure the internet. But we're going to use the internet anyway. So, what else can we do? Uh, Best thing we can do is have good passwords. So, what's a good password? Well, on any secure site, they'll give you some metrics that you have to fulfill, like a lowercase, uppercase, a digit, and some special characters and a length. And those are good metrics, but there's some other things to consider. For one thing, it should be something that nobody else would guess about you, but that you can remember. Uh, you obviously don't want it to be so easy that anybody who knows you uh, can guess it, like your birthday, your vehicle's year or type, or your mother's middle name, maiden name, stuff like that. And that's another thing is the questions they ask you. You want those to be special too, and not like that. Um, so you can do special tricks to come up with some passwords that only you will guess, and they're pretty secure. They wouldn't be able to guess them otherwise from a so-called dictionary that they have of passwords. So beyond those five metrics that I just mentioned, and the considerations for familiar data, you might try replacing letters with numbers, letters with special characters, to come up with something that you'll remember that nobody else will. You might consider your favorite line from a movie, a favorite line from a song that you like, or the title of those. But then again, replace some letters with numbers, like E can be 3, O can be 0, I can be 1, or bang, A can be at, the at symbol, etc., etc., etc. So definitely do that. And there's another consideration, and that is uh, if you log on to some banal site where you don't really do any business, like Facebook, and you make it a kind of an easy password, you wouldn't want to use that easy password on, say, your bank.com, or eBay's kind of sensitive. So you might want to, or your, especially your 401k. So you want to separate passwords. We tend to use the same passwords because we can't remember them. So you want to separate passwords into, say, levels of security. You have a first level security, your banks, your investment account, etc. Then maybe a second level security like eBay or some other site you buy things from, Etsy or whatever. And then maybe a third level like Facebook. Uh, and on most people's computers or their cell phones, they'll stay logged into their email, such as Gmail. So that one is kind of, in fact, it's at both ends. It's both very secure and not secure, because another consideration is multi-factor authentication. With a very secure app like your bank, you will want to use multi-factor, and that is you'll put in a very secure password, but you'll also want to have it send you an email or send you a text. I think it's probably better now that it sends you a text, because it's very unlikely for somebody to come up with your phone and your password to steal from you. But with if they send you to Gmail, Gmail stays logged in all the time. It's not very secure at all. And even if you choose a very secure password, put it in the top rank, you're going to be stayed logged in, and anybody can sit down at your computer, receive your Gmails, and if you use MFA, multi-factor authentication, with your Gmail, it's automatic. It's just going to show up while they're looking at your computer. So preferably don't use Gmail as a multi-factor second source, and then you won't really have to concern yourself too much with uh, how secure your Gmail password is. Do use your telephone, and for your telephone, make sure you have to authenticate, some kind of authentication to get into it. Make it a little bit hard to use to hijack your phone. Let's see. I guess that's all I can think of right now on passwords. But definitely attend to the four groups: a lowercase, an uppercase, a digit, and a special character. And don't use real words. Add in uppercase, mix in uppercase with your words, and some exchanges for numbers and special characters for some of the letters. That's all.